Welcome to NTR Takeout. Today we're just catching up on some TikTok news on Trump and Kamala shenanigans. Let's remember everyone's entitled to their own opinion and beliefs. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, feel free to drop those comments below.
Hey, Allie, give me a quick update on what we're learning about the vice president's health today.
We saw this new letter from the vice president's White House physician this morning, revealing in this letter that according to her recent blood work as well as her physical, this doctor is saying that she is, quote, a healthy 59-year-old female, saying that she suffers from mild nearsightedness and as well as seasonal allergies. But he concludes in this letter that she possesses the physical and mental resiliency to successfully execute the duties of the presidency. Alex, the timing of this, no coincidence. This is all in an effort to really draw this contrast as we continue to see the Harris team do between her and former President Trump, who, after repeated requests and repeatedly talking about these medical records, he still has not revealed those medical records, Alex.
Harris was this close from winning the entire nation over. But as soon as she could have won the entire nation over, she completely lost it. Watch this.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
So let me get this straight. Every single debate she would say, no guys, I'm vice president. I'm vice president, so I had no control over the last 4 years. Telling everybody in the whole world that she's not doing anything different. So now she goes on The View, they ask her the same question. Would you have done anything to President Biden? And what do you think she says? She says, I can't think of anything different I would have done. I mean, are you kidding me? Correct me if I'm wrong. You're pretty much saying that the way Biden turned the whole nation upside down, you would have done the exact same thing. So before you're not trying to be Biden, and now you're trying to be Biden? You wouldn't have done anything different?
We've been waiting for it, and now we got it. Vice President Kamala Harris just announced that she plans to legalize cannabis and if she's elected president in just a few short weeks on Election Day. We've been waiting for it. People have been clamoring about it, and now she's finally come out and said it in a broad policy initiative aimed towards black men and getting black men to the polls for Kamala Harris. Now, you're going to see a lot of headlines and news stories about this as it relates to her outreach to black men. But what's good for black men in America is good for all of us. Legalizing cannabis is the right thing to do, and we're glad that Kamala is on board. She's behind Trump on this issue. Trump announced it a few weeks ago that he's supporting the amendment in Florida to legalize adult use cannabis, and that's great for him. This is really big for Kamala Harris and her campaign to reach out to black folks and reach out to everybody and say she intends to legalize cannabis if and when she's elected president.
Have y'all been pacified enough? Kamala introduces new policies centered towards black men, including providing loans for black entrepreneurs and legalizing, the ganja. Y'all needed special treatment. Here you go.
There's layers to this foolishness here. I don't know which is more embarrassing. That she actually put this shit out like as a policy of hers, or she thought that this shit would resonate with black men, or the fact that black women are taking it as she's doing something for black men. Then this lady goes on to say that Kamala talking about donating $1 million to black entrepreneurs and programs, opening up programs for young black boys. With $1 million, all the black men across this nation, all the young black boys across this nation, you plan to give them all loans and open up all these programs with $1 million.
Vice President Kamala Harris is about to do an interview on Fox News, and Donald Trump is not happy about it, writing this on social media, quote, I would have preferred seeing a more hard-hitting journalist, but Fox has grown so weak and soft on Democrats, constantly polluting the airwaves with unopposed Kamala representatives, that it all doesn't matter anymore. Well, we can report that VP Harris will be sitting down with Bret Baier, who is the network's chief political anchor, on Wednesday in Battleground, Pennsylvania. Trump complaining that Bret Baier is, quote, very soft to those on the cocktail circuit left. his words. Trump has also complained about other Harris campaign surrogates going on Fox News, like spokesman Ian Sams, who was on with Neil Cavuto. Trump attacked Cavuto and the network again, saying that Sams virtually owns the network now, and that Trump saying Fox News has totally lost its way. Trump, of course, himself is a guest often on Fox News, calling into Fox and Friends. He was just on with Maria Bartiromo over on Fox Business over the weekend, and he has his own town hall planned for Fox this week. And he'll be apparently on Harris Faulkner's show in the 11 a.m. hour with that town hall with women voters, we're told. So Donald Trump and Kamala Harris both set to have dueling appearances on Fox this week on what is typically Trump's chosen network.
Kamala Harris was speaking today, and at one moment, and this happens to the best of us, she lost her teleprompter. I want to play this for you and watch closely to her reaction.
Today we got 32 days until the election. So 32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days. And we know we will do it.
Okay, that was bad. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't talk about going and working at McDonald's right there. But, Mr. Speaker, empty pantsuit, what is going on there? Really quickly.
That is the greatest fear she has and the greatest fear of the campaign, because she can't answer that. Right. It doesn't bring anybody joy, because you find out she doesn't know what she's talking about. Nobody's telling her what to say, so she can't answer the question.
Biden and Harris, things have changed. Americans are struggling to get by. But those first 3 years, record low after record low after record low. Unemployment for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women in the workplace, African American youth unemployment. Before the pandemic, we were rolling. Now Kamala is only offering more of the same, or frankly worse, if her stated positions ever became reality. In fact, with her radical economic views and her stated plans on new taxes, we would as a country be in huge trouble if she gets elected. It is radical. It is extreme. It would be, well, the new Green Deal would be the end of capitalism as we know it. Constantly claiming that she grew up in a middle class, which seems to be the answer to like every question. Kamala has no plan to bring down prices, but she did go on Univision last night, and she did unveil a brand new accent. Take a listen.
Well, first of all, thank you for the question. I hope your family is okay and your home is okay.
Yes, they are, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Does Kamala have a plan to fix the economy? No. Does she have a plan to fix the border? Absolutely not. Will she bring peace in the Middle East and Europe? Will she hold Iran in check? Definitely not. But she does have a lot of different accents. Take a look.
Can I get a witness?
I'm not giggling when I go to the grocery store, if I fill up my car, when I see unvetted Harris, Biden, illegal immigrants, and read stories they commit murder and rape and other violent crimes, and it's costing tens and tens of billions of dollars.
It couldn't have come at a better time when we're seeing record votes in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. To put that into perspective, this year we are outpacing Republicans by 300%. Hell, even in Georgia voters have surpassed all daily records for any day of early voting in 2022. Like she said, he's weak and unfit to serve, and everybody knows it. Make sure you go out there.
We're a stupid country, a very stupid country. They can't believe that somebody finally got wise to them. Not one president, Bush, Obama, Barack Hussein Obama, have you heard of him? Not one president, think of it, not one president charged China anything. They said, oh, they are a third world nation, they are developing. Well, we're a developing nation too. Take a look at Detroit. Take a look at our cities. We're a developing nation. We have to develop more than they do.
Breaking news, an Illinois judge has just ruled that Donald Trump should be kicked off the ballot in the state. The judge there in Illinois writing that Trump is not eligible to be on the ballot because of his actions on January 6th. That makes Illinois the third state, along with Colorado and Maine, to use the 14th Amendment's insurrection ban to remove Trump from the ballot. Of course, that 14th Amendment case in Colorado is in front of the Supreme Court as I speak, waiting for a decision. Caitlin Polans is out front with more on this breaking news. And Caitlin, the thing about Illinois is we're sitting here talking about a major decision on immunity from the Supreme Court. And out of left field comes this ruling from Illinois. This is a surprise move.
The courtroom drama unfolds. First, let's set the scene. Picture a courtroom, lights dimmed, anticipation thick in the air. On one side, you have the state of Illinois, wielding the 14th Amendment like a sword. On the other, you have Trump, the man who thrives on drama, now facing a new kind of battle. The judge's decision reads like a script from a high-stakes thriller. The Illinois State Board of Elections shall remove Donald J. Trump from the ballot for the general primary election on March 19th, or cause any votes cast for him to be suppressed. Whoa! Did we just step into a political soap opera? But wait, it gets better. The judge's ruling is not just an isolated incident. It's part of a growing trend of states using the insurrection clause of the 14th Amendment to challenge Trump's candidacy. Yes, folks, you heard that right. This isn't just a one-off ruling. It's the beginning of a series of legal fireworks that could reshape the landscape of the 2024 election.
Another key swing state has gone to the Republicans today. A new Michigan poll shows Trump in the lead by a small margin. This updates the electoral map to show a Republican victory of 302 to 236 against the Democrats.
Almost $300 billion for Ukraine, and yet they're offering people $750
for immediate needs.
For the worst, but for the worst hurricane that anybody's seen. But more importantly than that is they don't have the people. They're not doing it. It's a very bad thing.
How would you do it differently?
I'd have a tremendous team of people here. They don't have any people here. The people are all, I was in North Carolina yesterday. I was in Georgia. And Georgia's different. You have a good governor. He's doing a very good job. But North Carolina is a disaster. And it was also hit very hard. But they don't have the people. And they're complaining there's no people around to help.
Take over, Elon. Yes, take